Video, we're back. I'm gonna be trying to make a Schwain. Yes, you heard me, a Schwain this time. So I think in this time, we'll do a lot better. And I somewhat miscalculated this, and boom. Okay, these need to be way closer, like probably here. Yeah, probably there is good. And I want 3 quarters on my Schwain. Let's do like that. And I think that might be like good. And yeah, you can put a block in the middle. So I think we're gonna be doing quite good. Looks good and should do good. And oh my goodness, you need to move it a little forward because it's a 2 block radius thing. So it's a 2 block radius, so it needs to be divided by 2 blocks. Okay, so 2 blocks. Make sure we have that going. That's 2 blocks, and that's 1 block. That's 2 blocks as well. So I'm actually putting calculations. So yeah, that should be good enough. We should be now able to connect the contraption. So you can trust me making trains, by the way, since I'm not bad at making them. Well, I'm okay. Yeah, I kinda am, but definitely not that bad at making trains. I'm not that bad. If you say I'm not bad, then you're exaggerating. 'Cause I'm not that bad at making trains. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing when it comes to making trains. I am no idiot when it comes to this. I think I know exactly what we might be doing here, and I think I know how to exactly avoid like every flaw and stuff and every obstacle that comes my way in making this. Everything's gonna go wrong, I just know it, but you know. I don't know if one connection is enough to secure that, but if something happens, it happens. I don't know, there's nothing I can do to prevent that. Um so yeah, if something happens, it's not my fault. Um so yeah, if something happens, remember it's probably not my fault. Um so yeah, there's no way everything goes well today. We already know something's gonna happen that causes the whole thing to go, south, and then, things are gonna go wrong, but we're gonna hope that that's at a minimal. It's gonna be like very, it's gonna be probably a high, fatality rate. This, thing here, look, Wayne, because nothing always goes right, and I especially should not be making vehicles. I also should probably not be making stuff like this, especially when I know I'm bad at it, but maybe it will work, maybe it won't work, we don't know. I don't know either. I feel like I might be concerning that I don't know what I'm doing either. But hopefully it does not concern my passengers, because there's nothing to be concerned about, because I know I am very confident, I am very, um, I'm not incompetent at all, so I feel like I should be the one making the trains. So I'm good at train building. Okay, so I do know exactly what I'm going to be doing here today, which. So I do think I know exactly what I'm going to be doing here, which I already have my plan set out, so it's going to go well, and I know it's going to go well. I'm pretty good at making trains. I think we do know I'm pretty good at making trains. Even though I've never made one in my life in this game. I've never made one in my entirety of my life, in game and outside of game. In real life too. So I'm probably not like very good at it, but this is my first train, so it's probably not gonna go well. Especially when I'm making it, but I could probably add some like in the front, so I think I'm pretty good at making trains. I've like even though it's like my first time making one. Also, if someone attacks the call, it has 3 ways to get in, because there's nothing stopping it from getting in. Like absolutely nothing stopping it from just breaking in here and eating the passengers. But I doubt that would happen. I wouldn't let that happen. I'll punch it. I'll punch the creature that's trying to eat my passengers. I want like this. Like you can like go here squeeze food. But that's you also have to make the jump by the way. So and maybe I add like a trap door here. I think we need to trap door it up in here. Okay, let's put a trap door down. How do you open this again? Don't think you do. But yeah, that should be good. Should keep the children from jumping over. You can like that between you. Open and close. What the? A mine? No, no, no. What is happening? What's happening? What's happening? Get this out of here. Get this out. How do we get this out of here? How do I get it out? Okay, that's good. Um. Okay. So since we got that done, I think it's time. I think it's time for the cat. For the area where the pilots would be at. The area where the pilots and captains would be seated. Um. And you have this, so you can see like keep eyes on the. Maybe I shouldn't be having this. Yeah, maybe that's better. Yeah, that's probably better. Boom. That's there now. And there we go. That's there. And I think I know what I'm doing here. I'm honestly, do I look like I would know what I would be doing here? I do, I know exactly what we're doing here. Boom. That's done. I do know it's probably because on least that much done. But now it's all connected into one thing. That's pretty good. See, I'm not bad at making trains. Pretty good at it. I'm just gonna say. I do know what I'm doing here. I do know what I'm doing. I am no noob at making trains. And it's looking pretty good. Now I just need to raise it up. And add the wheels. Train wheel. Oh my goodness, this is massive. Okay, so I don't think we need many of this. Because if I had too many, it's probably not going to end very good. These are massive wheels. Like, these are the biggest wheels I've ever seen. I also have to make sure these are lined up correctly. That's pretty good. looking. It's this last one that might be a problem. But with my professionalness, we could do this. And boom! That's a pretty good looking train. But does it work? It's probably the question you're asking. Well, I don't know. It maybe will work. I don't know if it will work. That's the thing, I don't know. I have never tested it, so it will maybe work, but it's quite ridiculous looking. I think you need like an engine. Yeah, I think we do need like an engine of some kind. I think we want like, do we want like a rocket train? I think we want a rocket train. Yeah, let's rocket train it up. Then a massive engine at the back. Yep, I think that's ready. And since it's gonna be like torn in with the thing, let's go to Wales. Wales. I think I may have miscalculated something. Yeah, I definitely miscalculated something. Where is my contraption at? I miscalculated. It's not wide enough. Okay, so it needs to be one wider, but I don't know on which side. I'll just add something like to mark which side it is. So this side we know. I think that's right. That's my left. That's for this angle. It's my left. Okay, so let's leave that here, and we'll know what side is not. Yeah, if it's white. So the white side is not long enough. Yeah, it's definitely not long enough. And so I think it only needs to be on like one wide on this side. Okay. See, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm no noob at train making. I am no noob in tailable. I'm not tailable at train making. I'm pretty good at it. I'm gonna say I'm pretty good at train making. Honestly, I'm gonna say we're doing pretty good here. We're doing pretty good. Because we only need to extend it by like one. And so it needs to be one wide on this side. So which means we're gonna expand it like that. And boom, that's part's done. Now that's a little big. But now it's only one. Oh, now it needs to be smaller. So it needs to be like a block. Boom! That's looking pretty done. Now, wait, what? Am I dumb? What am I doing? Boom! That's pretty done looking. Boom. Well, I kind of want it switched, but and now I want it switched. I want to switch it from. Okay, and now I want to switch the side these are on. Now I can get in. Okay. 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 Delete that. This will go this side. And this will go this side. But now we'll add the wheels to our train. So it should go. Now these are quite big, so. Now this should be good enough because it's now pretty wide. It's a lot wider than it was. Oh, so now that's quite bad looking, so I'm just gonna replace that. Um, but now it can't really be equal. Let's do that so you can get to your destination very quick. Looks like it'll get you to like a place very quickly. And so I'm just gonna say, yeah, it's gonna get you one place to another very quickly because of the rocket thrusters. You cannot lie. This does look like it would be efficient. Probably not fuel efficient, but efficient, kind of. Okay, I think it's good for testing. And so now, well, our spawn location's already at the whales. Let's just hope. But now the other side needs to be vital. Maybe it needs to be moved slightly to like this side. Nope, I don't know what to do here, because what do you generally do here? So that's my left. Wait, I got an idea. Since it's supposed to be like on the inside so it doesn't fly out, we're gonna do like that. We're gonna do like that. That's like so smart. Why do we make it go in? Because that's how it's supposed. That's how a train's supposed to walk. Aha! Never thought of that. Push this little house trains are supposed to walk. Since I'm incompetent, I did not realize that. It's actually pretty small. Literally like there's a way that trains. Yeah. Now I think about it. That's small. Now I'm dumb. Yeah, I never thought of that. The heck? Um, that's looking pretty done. But now all we need to do here is add the train stuff. We're gonna need to do like this. This actually. That's gonna look quite terrible, but it will do. It will do. All this is to make sure it fits, by the way. All of this effort is to make sure it fits. So it's gonna be a lot of work. Oh my. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so much work to do. Get this to work. Because it needs to be on the inside, not the outside. Okay. So now I may be a noob at train making. It's now seeming like that, but trust me, I'm not. You don't have to trust me here because I know what I'm doing. You Okay. Okay. Okay, I am Bianca. Okay, our shrine seems to be coming along. But how does it work? That's my question. Well, it supposedly kind of worked for like a second, though. Didn't really work all that much, but okay, so we're gonna have to make this side a little bit small like that. Okay, so it's gonna work like that. It's walking. The shrine's walking. Oh! The shrine does somewhat work, but could probably use. Yeah, we could probably upgrade the engine power. Why is that there? That just annoys me. Why is that there? Why is this here? Yeah, we don't need that there now. We don't really need that. Okay. Okay, that's decent looking. Aircraft, what? This is no aircraft. So a little bit less engine power. Okay, so apparently that little less engine power completely made to where we didn't have any power at all. So we need super rocket engines. I think we only need like probably not that many, like this much. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable amount. Okay, I don't know how you can manage to get this to work. I'm assuming you're just gonna have to take it slightly slow. Turns like this. Like I completely broke the train. Turn. Oh my goodness. I've never made. Like, how do you manage to turn this thing? Okay, I need like a trillion jet engines now. Because how else are you gonna do this? It's not possible if you don't. And so you're gonna need like a million of these bad boys. A million. Like, you're gonna need a lot of them. And so with that, we need to make an entire army of these. Make us go very fast, yet not fast enough. But not too fast so we don't like fly off like, you know, how we saw. Like what you saw. Now, you need a little bit of this action here. You need a little bit of this, and that, and then this and that. That might just be enough. Okay, maybe we don't need all this much power, so I think we can cut it down a little bit. Oh, so wait, what am I doing here? What, I don't. We can increase the engine size. I forgot about that. Kind of forgot about that. So we probably just need like a few large ones. That's pretty good looking. That might make us lean forward. I don't know how much would be too much. I don't know. How much is too much though? I think it's a little. That looks terrible now. Well, oh, okay. I think that's good. Well, that thing just flew on drifts, and so now we need something to stop that from happening. If you need like a gyro, probably like heel, probably like the heel, right heel, and then nail, and so that should maybe keep it from straight up flipping. And you can't even have time, so making a train by even be impossible. So yeah, I don't think we need huge. I think we just need like large. We need large, not huge. So yeah, that was way too much we just added. I think we added like a little too much and it caused the whole thing to collapse and fail. It caused the whole thing just into disaster. What the heck is that? Okay. I think that's pretty good. And so when this happens, that's where we fail. And so maybe we don't need that. But maybe we need a little more power. Um, Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't get how we will make it work. Because it's quite low. We need giant turboprops now. Forget these, we need giant turboprops. We need this. We need this at the front. Boom. That's Dale. Okay, now, I think that's good. We probably need more. Yeah, I don't know if Australian's working, so, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.